Hello and welcome. You know, artificial intelligence is changing literally everything. But the big question is, who gets to write the rules? Well, today we're going to look at a fascinating answer to that question. A huge partnership between the UK and India. These two are joining forces to create a global blueprint for AI, one they claim will work for all of us. Let's dive in.
So, here's how we're going to break this all down. First up, we'll look at the big picture goal of this whole summit. Then we'll dig into why the UK and India are actually such a natural team for this. After that, we'll explore what they mean by using AI for national renewal, see how this whole vision is designed to go global, and finally, look at the actual concrete steps they're taking to make it all happen.
You know, this quote from the UK's Deputy Prime Minister really nails it. It gets right to the core problem we're all facing with AI. It's this massive tug-of-war, right? On one side, you have all this unbelievable potential, but on the other, you've got to make sure it's safe, that it's fair, and that it actually protects people. It's a very, very tricky balancing act.
All right, so you might be wondering, why these two countries, the UK and India? What's the special connection? Well, it all comes down to what everyone's calling a natural tech partnership. And just to be clear, this isn't some brand new thing that just popped up. This has been building for years.
And you can see here why it works so well. It's like they're two perfect puzzle pieces that just snap together. The UK brings that big picture, global vision to the table, and, crucially, the investment to back it up. Meanwhile, you've got India, which is just an absolute powerhouse, a huge tech market, some of the world's biggest software companies, and an incredible workforce of skilled people. Put them together, and you've got something way more powerful than either could be on its own.
And look, this isn't just a theory on a slide. We're talking about massive, household names in the tech world. Indian giants like Infosys, TCS, and Wipro, they already have huge, growing operations all across the UK. It's real-world proof of just how connected these two tech ecosystems already are.
And this is absolutely a two-way street. Get a load of this number, £47.5 billion. That's what UK businesses make from their work in India every single year. So yeah, this goes way beyond just policy meetings. We're talking about a massive economic engine that's already fired up and running at full speed.
Okay, so we've established this really powerful partnership. But so what? What does any of that actually mean for our everyday lives? Well, that brings us right to our next big point, this idea of using AI for national renewal. And this quote from the UK's AI minister really brings it all down to earth. This isn't about some abstract, futuristic tech. It's about solving problems that people actually care about. Shorter waiting times for appointments, public services that, actually work better, and of course, creating new jobs. That's the promise they're making.
So take healthcare. The idea here is not to replace doctors. No way. It's about giving them superpowers. Imagine an AI that can analyze a medical scan and spot signs of a disease way earlier and more accurately than even the best human eye. That means people get diagnosed faster, and that leads to better outcomes. It's a total game changer.
And you see the same kind of thinking in education. Instead of that old one-size-fits-all model, AI could help create a totally personalized learning journey for every student. It could spot when a kid needs a little extra help or challenge another who's ready to jump ahead. And that frees up teachers to do what they do best, actually teach, inspire, and guide.
And then, of course, there's the economy. The big idea is that AI is going to be this incredible engine for growth. It's meant to empower businesses to innovate and create whole new industries, which should, in theory, create the next wave of high-quality, future-proof jobs for people.
Okay, so we've got a powerful partnership and a clear plan for how to use it at home. But the ambition here is so much bigger than just two countries, and that's where we zoom out and see how this whole vision is designed to go global.
This quote really says it all. The most important word there is everyone. The goal is to completely shatter that old model, where technology is built by a handful of people for a handful of people. They want to make absolutely sure the benefits of this AI revolution get shared by everybody. And they are putting their money where their mouth is. £100 million. That's real money being funneled into a program called AI for Development. This isn't just a symbolic gesture. This is the seed money meant to turn this huge global ambition into an actual reality.
So, what exactly is this AI for Development program? Well, let's dive into the specifics, because this is where we see how the UK and India are actually trying to make AI a tool that works for anyone, no matter where they are in the world.
At its heart, the mission for this program is simple: to make sure the AI revolution doesn't create a brand new digital divide, leaving developing countries even further behind. It's all about building skills, sharing knowledge, and handing over the tools so that countries can innovate on their own terms.
And they're kicking things off with 3 pretty big initiatives. First, an African language hub. This is designed to get AI working in 40 different African languages, which will just open it up to millions more people. Second, an AI observatory in Asia, basically a hub to help guide responsible AI innovation in that region. And third, and this one is huge, an AI compute hub in Africa. This gives local innovators access to raw computing power, which is often the biggest barrier, so they can turn their brilliant ideas into real-world solutions.
So let's wrap this up. We've got a powerful tech partnership, a plan for making things better at home, and a global vision that's backed by some serious cash. It's a really bold attempt to democratize one of the most powerful technologies humans have ever created. But we all know the saying, with great power comes great responsibility. And the big question is, can this global bridge they're building truly distribute that power fairly? Or will it just end up reinforcing the same old global power dynamics? That is the real test.